Hey, how's it going, everyone? Saintsfan back again with another GTA 5 DLC concept. I haven't done one of these in a while, but this one is actually a little bit different than most of the ones I've done in the past because this one is actually coming from a subscriber, from a viewer. Now, with all of these DLC concepts, if you do end up enjoying it or liking the idea of it, then please drop the video a like and, you can maybe share it with Rockstar or whoever you want. Now, this DLC concept, what it is a deathmatch expansion. And I know for some people, the PvP aspect of GTA Online is like one of the worst aspects and you don't really care for it too much, and that's fine. And honestly, I'm kind of in that group. I don't really like the PvP that much just because I'm not very good at it. I just like driving around and, messing around with friends. But the PvP aspect, there's a huge community out there, and I get a little glimpse of that with the top 5 or top 10 kills of the week submissions. Like, there's a lot of submissions out there that you could tell people are really skilled in this game, and that's like one of the things they enjoy about it. So those people are what this DLC concept is for. Now, this is actually coming from, like I said, a viewer, Sammy, and he actually made this really cool logo for it. First and foremost, I will say that if this were to be true, like if this were to happen, I'm almost positive they would make these adversary modes just because that's like what they do now. They don't really make new game modes apart from adversary modes. And honestly, the three ideas in this concept would actually be kind of cool adversary modes, but I doubt they would go back and add expansions to the death matches, even though that's like what they originally promoted in like all the trailers. They mentioned death matches with friends and all that, but now we all know they're going in a different direction, I guess, just because even though it seems most people don't like them, adversary modes, I guess, get played more. But let's go ahead and hop into the 3 different game modes that you have for this deathmatch expansion. So we have Airsoft, EXO, and Paintball. And first off, Paintball would be amazing. Like, that's definitely the highlight of this concept DLC for me, and I'll get into the specifics of it. The EXO stuff, I guess, would sort of be geared towards the newer Call of Duty games, that crowd, like the people who play those. And then Airsoft is kind of just, it seems regular. But so going through them, we'll start with Airsoft. How these game modes would work. This one would be a tactical playstyle with longer bullet travel time because you're shooting airsoft bullets, not actual bullets, so it does take longer. There'd be no HUD, no auto-aim. It would be a one-hit, one-kill. However, you will respawn immediately. You can carry a primary, a secondary, and a grenade, and there will be 3 different outfits, a Marine, a ghillie suit, and a SWAT outfit, and then there will be a crawl feature. Now, this one is the one I think that's a little bit most out there that I don't think will ever happen. One, I don't think we're ever going to get crawl in GTA, maybe in GTA 6, but not in GTA Online. And for the most part, most of this is just too similar to what we already have now. The next one, though, EXO, this one, like I said, caters towards the Call of Duty crowd. He says it's a rushing playstyle, so you have to keep moving so you have a less chance at getting shot. There's some futuristic weapons, like blasters and lasers. You can carry a primary, secondary, a grenade, and a melee. You have the option to turn the HUD on or off. And then you have 2 different outfits, the EXO suit and a full robot suit, which he says is inspired from the movie Elysium. And then the features of this one would be boost jumping, sliding, and wall running. So pretty much Call of Duty in GTA Online. And that would be really cool, I think. I mean, it wouldn't be something I would play often, but just as a fun game mode to mess around with friends in, that'd be kind of fun. Now, this one, while I do think is a lot better than the Airsoft idea, I don't think it'll ever happen just because wall running, like, I know GTA is crazy because you got the Tron, that whole game mode, you have the Rhino game mode, but wall running and then sliding, well, one, just the physics of that, I don't think you could ever do that in a GTA game. And then also, it just wouldn't make sense in the context. But I will say the exosuit and the full robot exosuit is kind of a cool idea. Maybe they could spin that into its own adversary mode where you do maybe have futuristic weapons. And just for example, I'll see if I can find the picture, but I did a video a few months ago talking about some crazy weapon customization where somebody made these weapons or these weapon concepts with like lasers and stuff coming from them, and they look so cool. So I definitely think that'd be really awesome. And then the third and final game mode that you have is paintball, and this one I think is really cool. So it's a tactical playstyle with longer bullet travel, no HUD, no auto aim. 3 hits equals a kill, so you have to hit someone 3 times. You can carry a primary weapon and a paint grenade, which when explodes, paint will, blind an enemy for 5 seconds. And he says there's 3 different outfits: Equila, Sprunk, and Pisswasser. Now this one I think could be a really, really fun adversary mode, and the reason I say that is because most of the adversary modes that I like, and there's not many that I do like, but the ones that I think are good and fun are the ones that don't take themselves too serious and the ones that are super fun, like the Tron mode. And like the vehicle warfare, I think is what it's called. The one where you can pick up stuff and you shoot rockets and all that at other cars. Those two I think are really fun. So having something crazy like that as an adversary mode that sort of goes towards the PvP crowd, I think that would be another really awesome one. And paintball, could you imagine shooting someone and then you just see paint on them? And then let's not, forget about the map. There's so many awesome places around the map, and there's so many awesome props that they could use to make sort of paintball style maps. So having a paintball mode, that could be really cool, because then you could also add a paintball gun to free roam, which would sort of work the same way, where you have to hit someone 3 times. I guess it would kind of be like a snowball. It doesn't really make much sense that you're killing someone with a snowball, but you have to kill them anyway. So having someone be hit 3 times with a paintball and then seeing paint on them and then they died, that'd be really cool. And then having a paint grenade, that would be even cooler, because then paint would just fly everywhere. So those are the 3 ideas. Now there's some new stuff that he does talk about that would be included in this. So for the airsoft mode, I guess, there would be a BB grenade, which he says when detonated, it hits more than 1 player. So I guess it would just be like a regular grenade in the sense that when it explodes, there's a bunch of shrapnel and stuff flying everywhere. The paint grenade that we just talked about, which explodes in a splash of paint when detonated. The exosuit and the robot suit are able to boost, jump, slide, and wall run once per round. You are able to choose to activate a temporary shield when you're in a close gunfight. And then the longer bullet travel time, he says, this means that when a bullet is shot, it won't hit immediately. Also, having no auto aim means you have to shoot in front of a moving target, making him or her run into your bullets rather than aiming straight at them. So you have to lead your shots, kind of like how you would in, real life. He also says that, airsoft guns and paintball weapons are somewhat silenced, so it is harder for enemies to spot your location. As for class setups, with there being new weapons added specifically for the new TDM variants, you are now able to set up different classes for each variant, considering you're only carrying up to 2 guns, a melee, and a grenade now, so you have to choose wisely. So kind of just like Call of Duty with the class setups. The features, obviously, like we've mentioned, sliding, crawling, wall running, boost sliding, and jumping. And then the free mode unlocks would be the exosuit, which won't have any effect in health or movement. It's just for visual purposes. The railgun sniper, which has non-explosive bullets, but it's a 1-hit kill from the waist up. The marksman rifle scope would be on it, which means it's already zoomed in, so you can't zoom in and out. And then visual gun customization, where there's patterns, camos, stickers, and all the crazy stuff that you normally see in those Call of Duty games. And then the last part about this DLC are some of the power-ups that you can get in this potential DLC concept. So in the EXO game mode, there would be an X-ray vision, which allows you to see through objects for 10 seconds. I think that's kind of cool. There's a freeze enemy team for 5 seconds in the EXO variant, which if you're in an exosuit, technically you can get EMP'd or something, so you're just stuck there. I think that'd be really funny. The Death Ray laser gun, which is in the EXO game mode, and you're only able to use this for 15 seconds when on a 30 kill streak. Little crazy there with the kill streaks, because I don't think many people ever go on a 30 kill streak in any of the GTA death matches, but I like the idea of a laser gun. The riot shield, which can be used in the airsoft and the paintball game modes. Side note about that, there's actually a mod on PC where you can get a riot shield, and it's actually really cool. I kind of wish we have that, or wish we get that in GTA Online, maybe in the gun running DLC. And then the last one is the mini map, or the show minimap, which shows enemy team locations for 35 seconds, which would be in the airsoft and paintball variant. So that's the concept there. I know, like I said, for a lot of people, PvP isn't something that they're into, but for the people out there who do like PvP, one, would you want an up-to-date, or would you want an update to the death matches in the game? Do you want a little bit more variety and maybe some new stuff for killing people, right? For death matches and going against other people. And then, what do you think about these ideas? Like I said, the airsoft one, I don't really care for that much. The XO one, while it's awesome sounding, I don't think it'll ever get happen. But the paintball, I think, is the most realistic one, and that'd be a really cool game mode, dude. Paintball in GTA. I mean, it's kind of something that you would think would be in the game. So that's the DLC concept. Like I said, thank you to Sammy for making this and making all the art and all that. Let me know in the comments what you think of it. Please drop the video a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more awesome GTA content. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.